Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Talk Tuesday. I thought I'd try something different and see if I could do the entire thing from my phone. So here we go. First one is an article called Zoom Babysitters Are Here to Help Burnt Out Parents Get a Break. This was in Fatherly and basically says that there are now services, some of the big services like Sitter City and Urban Sitter, that are having babysitters over Zoom to entertain and engage with your child. I don't know how well that works. I know that my kids would just probably walk away from the computer, but it's an interesting pivot. So if you're out there and you want to try it out, there's services that are offering that. Next one is called the Oyo Nova Gym. This is a Kickstarter campaign. They had a smaller one of these previously that was like a little travel gym. This is a really cool device. It's like an all-in-one gym basically that folds up and is very portable. And you can work pretty much any muscle with it. It's really interesting the way it's manufactured and engineered. So check it out on Kickstarter. Next one is SpeakO. So this is an app for public speaking, and it's really well designed. First of all, it gives you certain exercises to do daily to work through becoming a better public speaker. But what it'll also do is it will record your speaking and give you immediate real-time feedback on your tonality, your pace, everything. So if you're doing any kind of public speaking, that's a great app. Next one is called Olacants. So there used to be an app called Narrow, which would allow you to save articles to this particular service, and then it would give you your own podcast feed of it turning those articles into the spoken word. And it's a great way if you're a audio visual learner like I am. I'm not a great reader. This is an amazing way to get articles into your head the way that you want. Next one, Word. Turn the web into audio using realistic voices. Very similar idea, but this is not for reading it later. This basically converts things right away into the spoken word using fairly realistic voices so that you can, again, listen to articles while you're perhaps doing something else. Next is Loom for iOS. Some of you probably know Loom for screen recording. It's what I'm using to screen record this right now because they came out with an iOS version that immediately uploads it to the cloud so you can share it. It's really slick. Next one is Flow. So this lets you integrate with your existing bank and create smart rules so it can automatically, every time money comes in, you can have a certain percentage go to one account, to another. You can round up, you can do all sorts of things. And if you're doing something like Profit First, like we do in our business, which is an accounting system, this would come in really handy. Next is ITemp smart mugs and bowls. So I've seen several smart mugs before that will keep your beverages hot. This is now a bowl that will do the same thing. I know that as a parent, it's never fun to reheat your coffee for the 17th time. Skip that one and that one. Seedsheet, for those of you who might be at home more now and maybe start gardening, this allows you to customize a sort of fabric that has seeds and dirt and nutrients embedded in it. You just roll it out and water it and start growing your own food. Duration Health, this is fantastic. So it's $500 basically, and you get a customized kit with basically every kind of general prescription drug you might need and medical consults along the way. So there's lots of services that do telemedicine. This lets you basically have the medicine on hand so that a doctor can then prescribe it and you can take it. Really interesting idea in these times. Dropamo, inverted Pomodoro. So this is pretty cool. The Pomodoro Technique has you work for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. This switches it around. You take a 25-minute break and work for 5 minutes. Really makes me think about the idea that I always talk about, what would you do if you only had an hour a day to work? Check it out. And lastly, Cheddar Budget. This will pull in your transactions from bank accounts into Google Sheets. And once you do that, you can do all sorts of interesting things and automations with Zapier or IFTTT. So there's Tech Talk Tuesday for this May 5th, 2020. Making an effective day, everybody.